Hello indie game fans, July kicks off the second half of the year, which has been fantastic game-wise but not so great world events-wise, and my god, what a lineup we have! Beginning with the number 1 game that I'm most excited about in Rogue Legacy 2. The sequel to the original game that got me into indie games in the first place, this is a roguelite platformer where you play as successive generations of heroes, each with some unique trait and personality. It was announced on April Fool's Day this year, but surprise surprise, it's totally real and will be releasing in early access. The art has been refreshed with a semi-2.5D look with unique weapons for the different classes and more explicit Roguevania elements with heirlooms that unlock certain areas. I loved the original so much, so for finally making a sequel, this takes the number 1 spot. Fans of pure splatformers, listen up. Right will certainly be of interest with its combination of collectible coins, fantastic, colourful pixel art, and a ton of spinning and swinging blades. This reminds me very much of N++ and Super Meat Boy, and is not a bad thing, so I do hope that it finds some success.
Rocky is a modern-day tale of courage and adventure. A game about monsters that shouldn't exist. Join Tuve, a young girl touched by magic. Explore an uncharted world of hidden legends.
If you tell me that your game is inspired by Scandinavian mythology, of course that will pique my interest, since I'm always curious to know more about other cultures.
Solve ancient puzzles to unlock paths deeper into the forest. Draw maps, collect curiosities, and chart your adventure. Unveil the story of tragic loss.
This is an adventure game with a central narrative and puzzles, and is quite a visually gorgeous game as well.
Confront Tuve's past. Explore her memories. And learn the truth. Rocky, a game about monsters that shouldn't exist, but do.
The platform fighter is perhaps the best way to get your characters involved in a crossover, and Bounty Battle does indeed look to do that with a distinctly indie flavour. Forget Mario and Link, we instead have characters from Guacamelee, Flint Hook, Darkest Dungeon, Steamworld Dig, Dead Cells, Our Boy, Blasphemous and more, and as a fan of all of these, it has got me intrigued. The trailer for Monster Crown is self-explanatory, so give it a listen.
Welcome to Crown Island. Here, dangerous monsters roam free. In a world where ancient evil forces are threatening to return, you must tame and breed the strongest monsters in order to stop the return of the tyrannical Philosopher Kings. In order to pull this off, you'll have to venture forth and explore a sprawling world full of monsters, people, dangers, and possibilities. While exploring, you can meet other tamers and fight it out using your monsters. Or help out citizens in need of assistance. Search different environments to discover different monster species. Fight them to become stronger, or offer them a pack to join you. Each monster is unique and has its own statistics and battle moves. Only through breeding and transforming your monsters can you unlock their full potential. There are over 1,000 monster species to breed and transform using special magical items. Create your strongest crossbreed and take on the evil forces of Crown Island together. Since monsters are not the only dangerous entities around here. Amidst this chaos, our hero must make decisions which could make them a savior or a dark messiah. Which will it be? Only time will tell.
I've been pretty excited for Primal Light ever since I came across it while looking for pixel art games, since the visuals here are on point with awesome action and animation. While you play as the nondescript Krog, a mysterious golem-like creature, fight your way through the levels, leaving a trail of bodies in your wake. There are secrets, collectibles, and upgrades, and is said to be linear, but regardless, a fantastic looking one for sure. Another Steam Game Festival entrant makes an appearance with the magical action Booklight, Dandy Ace, with quite the interesting card-based mechanic in one of these.
The other has come for the chosen one. And soon the veil will break. The suffering cannot continue. I can give you my daughters, birthed from my soul. You will need them to fight. The rest I leave to you. Remember me.
The creepy turn-based tactics title Otherside looks fantastic, once again using the monochrome with a splash of red colour scheme to great effect. Play as the daughters, echoes of a great warrior who need to protect humanity from suffering and death, with horrific Soulsborne style bosses and XCOM style combat. There are upgrades for your characters who may need to be sacrificed for the greater good, and even some sort of roguelite component where failure is not the end and you can come back stronger than ever before. Super stylish and just looks awesome.
Put an end to suffering.
Developer The Molasses Flood was previously behind the roguelite exploration title The Flame in the Flood, and they seem to have taken what they learned from the survival crafting aspect of that game and translated it into Drake Hollow. A base building co-op title where you protect the vegetable folk against shadow monsters. Some of you did point out that it does look like Fortnite Save the World, and I do have to agree. However, I do love base builders and co-op is a plus, so this takes the number 2 spot. To see more of the big picture, check out these awesome videos and I will see you after the jump.